So you were way ahead of your time with the content creation. There's old videos of you in the grocery store, knocking shit over, stealing groceries, hitting people with the cart, prank calling people, all types of, shit. Slap Mr. Dibbs for $20, milk challenges.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know back then that content was going to be as big as it is now?
No, we just thought that it would be funny and it would be something different to sell, like on tour. Like literally, me and Willie Maggot, the dude who, I was making all those videos with, we just thought it would be funny to make the video, and then we were gonna edit it for real and then get it pressed for real and have a real cover and shit like that. And then it was funny because that, like, the CKY thing and our thing were like at exactly the same time. So they coexisted, and then like, I don't think anybody knew that it was going to be a big thing. And that was fucking what? 98, 99 filming that shit. And then came out like right after that. No, I didn't know at all. We just thought it was some dumb shit that people would think is cool. We never thought that you would see that shit. Like, granted, now when you watch that now, compared to like shit you just see every day on any platform at all, you're like, what's the big deal? I'm like, well, this was before, this is before this was the norm. No one was doing that shit then. You know what I mean? No one was filming stealing and fights and graffiti and shit. We were doing that. No, I didn't know it was blow up like that, or I would have kept doing it.
Yeah, so why didn't you, even now, why don't you focus on having a YouTube channel that's based? I mean, I think the only one I found for you is like what, Mr. fucking Dibbs, or
that's me.
That's right.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though is that it has like a decent amount of videos, but you haven't like uploaded anything in like years,
So I run into the same problem, which is why I don't do Facebook anymore, is that every time I upload something, like on Facebook, it gets flagged and pulled down. And on YouTube, it gets flagged and pulled. There's somebody or some people in particular that no matter what I do on those two things, it gets pulled down. And honest, so Facebook, I don't care. I didn't like you in high school, so I don't want to talk to you now. And YouTube, I just don't feel like I have the time to sit around. I would rather be making music than fucking around on YouTube. Like I'm not filming myself. Here's the thing. I'm not showing anyone how I make music. I'm not doing here's how I make music video. That's never going to happen.
Got you. Okay.
Not because like because it's the way I do it. Like me telling you what I saw. L Dude can't really explain what I saw. You know what I mean? Like I would have never filmed it and put it up there. Like the best you could get from me on something like that is like one of those rhythm roulette things that take like pick records, make beat. And then I would do something exact opposite of the way I do, just because I feel like you have to learn it yourself. And so here's I show you the basics of how to use a sampler, but anybody could do that. You have to learn how to make the music on your own.
Yeah, man. But I think that you would be amazing to have your own YouTube channel and really work on it though. Like you could get like somebody to help you, man. Even putting up all the old shit though.
I don't want to be around anybody that much.
Well, you don't have to be around them. You could just like, hey, upload this for me, or hey, do this for me, or, manage this.
I don't know. I like generally don't keep that shit. Like I said, I don't really have copies of all my records. Like I already put them out, but I don't need a copy. Like I do have some of the more recent ones. I'm like, maybe I should keep 20 of these, but like, you'd be like, hey man, do you have that? And I'm like, no, I might have a test pressing or something, or partial test pressing. Yeah.
So when you guys were doing prank calls, you were also selling the tapes, right?
Yeah.
And you got arrested for it?
Yeah, I was, we delivered pizzas then. It was the same, it's when I was working on Turntable Scientifics also. So, we would get off work, or the other dude that was doing it, we would show up early. We'd sit around, drink 40s, record phone calls. And then we'd deliver pizzas, and then we'd sell them. Like I used to hustle mixtapes that way too. You know how like when you get a pizza box, it's got coupons and shit on it? like the stick on.
Right.
So I started making flyers for mixtapes, mine, and then I put them on the pizza box. So people would be like, "Oh, it must be legit because it's on the pizza box." So selling mixtapes like that, and then started selling the prank phone call tapes like that on the pizza boxes too. And then that worked. And then what happened was somebody that was on the tape, there's a kid. There's a dude we worked with had the tape, and his neighbor, the neighbor's mom was on the tape. The mom and daughter was on the tape, and we were fucking with them. And then the mom was like an old ornery lady, and she called the cops, and they came over, and then the dude snitched on us and was like, "Well, Terrence knows who it is," and then they turned me in. The other dude involved in it, I just said it was all me, so he wouldn't get in trouble, and he didn't. And then that was like a M1 misdemeanor. Like I was in trouble. That was like a
What is the charge for that though?
telephone harassment.
Wow. And you had to pay $5,000 for that, right?
$5,000 in fines, and then like probation for like 3 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they were pissed, and they played part of the fucking tape in court and shit, and like, and there were, we didn't know, you weren't really paying attention, and so there was some phone numbers on the tape, or like someone's name, where we said the person's name, and so they tracked down the people, and those people came to court, and the one lady was like, "I thought my husband was gay," after the phone call. Because
oh shit.
And like I'm sitting there like, oh my fucking God. Like there was a bunch of that shit. Like the one dude from like the abortion clinic thought that we were possessed by Satan, and he had made us kill ourselves, and he was depressed about that. There's like 3 or 4 people down there, and they're all
okay. So I see a little bit more why it was that serious, but I mean, to that level though, $5,000 and that kind of charge, damn.
And then they played the shit in court, and then they had the cover, which was like a friend of mine hand drew it. It was 2 squirrels fucking each other. It's called Squirrel Pussy. It's like 91, 90.
What was the craziest prank call that you ever did?
I mean, there's as time went on, we would do my friend would do a voice, and I would use the turntable. So there's one where he's insisting that he caught a bunch of wild birds, and I'm doing birds on the thing, and the confusion of the lady, like, you'd have to hear it. There's one where he's talking, and then I'm doing James Brown samples from the sample record. And I'm like, "That's right, baby. Yeah." And the person's like, you'd be surprised how much people will put up with before they'll hang up. Even the most basic, like, "Your dog is in my trash. Come and get him, bitch." And people will just automatically react like, "My dog is in your trash." Like that. Fried chicken places are good to fuck with. I don't know why they're so temperamental, but they get really hot really quick.
No, the one I really liked that you did was the dog grooming one, when you were like, "Fuck my
Bow Wow Boutique."
Yeah. And then she was like, "What are y'all smoking over there?"
Yeah, that's right. That place is like around the corner from my house.
Oh shit.
And it turns out that like this neighborhood we lived in, a bunch of the places that would do the most interaction are in my neighborhood. The old pregnancy care center is literally a block away from my house, because when we first moved in here, I drove by, I was like, holy shit. That's where Ken Rickey thought I was killing myself because of Satan.
Oh my God, man.
I mean, there's tons of, there's some that no one's ever heard, and you never will.
Oh shit.